We see our hero, but only their silhouette.
Black State is an upcoming third-person action-adventure game developed by Motion Blur. Set in a dystopian world, players are summoned by a secretive group known as the Architects to undertake a mysterious mission. The game's narrative revolves around uncovering the truth behind a cataclysmic event, with players tasked to save captives and explore enigmatic environments. A standout feature of Black State is its seamless level transitions, allowing players to move between diverse locations without loading screens, enhancing immersion and unpredictability in gameplay. The game boasts photorealistic visuals powered by Unreal Engine 5, aiming to deliver a cinematic and engaging experience.
How'd they spot me?
We don't know. You need to keep moving. Time is short.
Shadow Project is a narrative-driven first-person shooter developed and published by Orphic Studios. Set during the heightened tensions of the Cold War, the game immerses players in a horror-infused espionage experience. As an operative, players are tasked with infiltrating Soviet territory to halt inhumane experiments conducted on various forms of life. The game emphasizes a cinematic storytelling approach, combining tactical FPS mechanics with a chilling atmosphere reflective of its historical setting.
We are not bound by morality. Morality doesn't protect us. So if this is the cost of supremacy, then we...
Pragmata is an upcoming science fiction action-adventure game developed by Capcom. Set in a dystopian near future on Earth's moon, the game follows two robots who live on a failed attempt to colonize the moon, which was abandoned after robots and AI took over. As these robots begin to exhibit human-like qualities, they aspire to return to Earth, embarking on a profound journey. The game is designed to take full advantage of next-generation platform features, offering cutting-edge visuals and an immersive experience. Forest Reigns is an emergent story-driven first-person shooter developed by VG Entertainment, a studio comprising former Stalker developers. Set 5 years after a pandemic wipes out most of the human species, players find themselves in a post-apocalyptic Paris overrun by a sentient forest's primeval beauty and lethal traps. The game emphasizes adaptability, as the forest plays a key role, influencing every move. Players can expect intense FPS combat, survival crafting, and non-linear storytelling, with choices that shape the narrative. Styx Blades of Greed is the third installment in the stealth action series developed by Cyanide Studio. Players once again take on the role of Styx, the cunning goblin assassin known for his sharp wit and mastery of stealth. In this entry, Styx embarks on a quest to steal quartz, a powerful and dangerous resource, amidst a world teetering on the brink of war among elves, humans, and orcs. The game introduces new abilities, including mind control, and features expansive environments referred to as massive playgrounds, allowing for diverse infiltration strategies. With enhanced visuals and refined mechanics, Blades of Greed aims to deliver a rich stealth experience.
So, looks like I get to do a little pest control. Kill that green bastard! You guys need to slow down. Keep them coming! I got him! Just remember, kids, it's not about doing it. It's about getting away with it.
The Witcher 4, developed by CD Projekt Red, marks the beginning of a new saga in the Witcher universe. Departing from the previous trilogy, this installment features Ciri as the main protagonist, exploring her journey and the challenges she faces in a world filled with prejudice and superstition. The game is set to be the most ambitious open-world Witcher title to date, utilizing Unreal Engine 5 to deliver a visually stunning and immersive experience. While specific plot details remain under wraps, the narrative is expected to delve deep into Ciri's character and the complexities of her path as a Witcher.
Run! To shelter! To your father! Run!
Crysis 4 was announced by Crytek in 2022 as the next installment in the renowned sci-fi first-person shooter series. The game was expected to leverage the capabilities of CryEngine 5, aiming to deliver cutting-edge visuals and immersive gameplay. However, as of Q3 2024, development has been put on hold. Crytek has shifted its focus to other projects, and there is no confirmed release window for Crysis 4 at this time.
Welcome to the war.
Please remain calm. Immediate evacuation to the mainland is underway.
Just so you know, Prophet, you walk slow, you play nice.
Welcome to New York, version 2.0. Bold, silent, and deadly. If you've been wearing the suit, we'd all...
Beautiful Light is an upcoming multiplayer first-person shooter developed by Deep Worlds SA. The game offers an intense PvP extraction experience where players can choose to be part of the quick reaction force or invade other players' raids as a monstrous anomaly. With a strong emphasis on immersion, horror, and tactical gameplay, Beautiful Light challenges players with a steep learning curve and stunning visuals.
Understood. We were standing before God. Reckoning.
Black Vultures Prey of Greed is an upcoming first-person shooter developed by WeMade's This Means War studio. Set in a world where modern warfare has become prolonged, the game tells the story of soldiers engaged in fierce battles for survival and wealth. Players fight for 3 independent factions, leveraging vehicles and a range of weapons in the hopes of escaping safely with cash and prizes. The game features hyper-realistic visuals powered by Unreal Engine 5 and integrates NVIDIA Ace into the AI combat device Viper to enable real-time battlefield analysis. A specially designed respawn system enhances dramatic engagement and immersion, offering a unique psychological warfare and strategy experience arising from conflicts between factions.
Viper! I need a hand here, man!
On it. Move behind the house. 6 o'clock. Double time it. Move. Well, this just got worse. We need to get out of the kill zone. We're fucked. Incoming.
No.
Indiana Jones and the Great Circle is an action-adventure game developed by Machine Games and published by Bethesda Softworks. Set in 1937, between the events of Raiders of the Lost Ark and The Last Crusade, players assume the role of archaeologist Indiana Jones, who must stop the Axis powers from harnessing a power connected to the Great Circle. The game features a first-person perspective with third-person elements for contextual actions, such as using Indy's iconic whip. Gameplay emphasizes exploration, puzzle solving, and stealth over combat, aligning with the character's resourceful nature.
I could change the course of history. You're messing with powers beyond your control.
You should know by now. I am always in control.
You're good at this, Mr. Jones.
I know enough to get me into trouble.
Onimusha Way of the Sword is an upcoming third-person action game developed and published by Capcom. Set in Edo period Kyoto, the game follows the legendary samurai Miyamoto Musashi as he battles the demonic Genma forces. After obtaining the Oni Gauntlet through a twist of fate, Musashi embarks on a quest to rid the city of the Genma threat. The game features a fully 3D environment, departing from the fixed camera angles of previous entries, and emphasizes swordplay and action-oriented combat. Players can expect encounters with historical figures and a dark fantasy atmosphere. Fable is an upcoming action role-playing game developed by Playground Games and published by Xbox Game Studios. Serving as a reboot of the beloved Fable series, the game is set in the fictional world of Albion and follows a hero named Humphrey, who is forced out of retirement when a mysterious figure from his past threatens the land's existence. The game promises stunning visuals, engaging gameplay, and the signature British humor that fans have come to expect from the series. Originally slated for a 2025 release, the game has been delayed to 2026 to allow the development team more time to ensure a high-quality experience.
I knew this one hero. I took her in when she had nowhere else to go. Welcome to the most exclusive club in all of Albion. Thought I'd get her out there, make the most of her gift. But, you know what it's like when you're young and you have a point to prove. I tell you, this kid, she had it all. The skill, the talent, the power. She was something else, all right. She was...
Plan 8 is an upcoming massively third-person shooter developed and published by Pearl Abyss. The game is set in a futuristic world where players don advanced exosuits, granting them superhuman abilities and access to a variety of customizable weapons. Plan 8 aims to blend the immersive elements of MMOs with the fast-paced action of shooters, offering a unique gameplay experience. The development team includes notable figures such as Min Lei, co-creator of Counter-Strike, and Seung-Ki Lee, former environment art director for Black Desert Online. While the game was initially announced several years ago, development has continued, and fans are eagerly awaiting more details. Lost Rift is an upcoming first-person survival shooter adventure developed by People Can Fly. The game combines base building, cooperative PvE, and intense PvPvE gameplay, allowing players to explore a rich and mysterious world, either solo or in up to 5-player co-op. Set in a high-stakes environment, every decision players make can alter their fate, emphasizing the importance of strategy and teamwork. Lost Rift aims to deliver an immersive experience with its blend of survival mechanics and shooter elements. The Outer Worlds 2 is the highly anticipated sequel to Obsidian Entertainment's 2019 action role-playing game. Set in the Arcadia star system, a region dominated by powerful mega-corporations, players assume the role of an Earth Directorate agent tasked with investigating mysterious rifts threatening the colony's stability. The game builds upon its predecessor's foundation, offering enhanced visuals, expanded weaponry, and a greater emphasis on action. Players can expect a rich narrative experience, with branching storylines influenced by their choices and interactions with a new cast of companions. The game retains its first-person perspective, combining combat, stealth, and dialogue systems to navigate the challenges of the Arcadia system.
Flares. Now we see our hero. But only their silhouette, because the developers haven't finished the design, or finished the story, or finished any gameplay that's actually ready to show. In fact, the only thing they have finished is the title.
Covenant is an upcoming first-person dark fantasy combat game developed by Legion Studios. Players take on the role of a messenger sent from above, wielding martial arts, secret magic, and ancient weapons to battle through a world filled with peril. The game features a large, interconnected, and hand-curated world, encouraging exploration and discovery. With a focus on intense combat and a rich narrative, Covenant aims to deliver a unique experience that blends elements of shooter and fighting games.
Another bird falls from its nest. Then come and let us have words. 100 kingdoms could not stop what is coming.
If you do this, you shall never
Cthulhu. The Cosmic Abyss is an upcoming narrative-driven horror-adventure game developed by Big Bad Wolf Studio and published by Nacon. Set in the year 2053, the game immerses players in a world where occult threats are becoming increasingly overt and inexplicable events are on the rise. As Earth's surface resources dwindle, powerful corporations venture into the uncharted depths of the oceans, inadvertently awakening an ancient horror. Players assume the role of Noah, an investigator of the occult, tasked with unraveling the mysteries surrounding a mining station in the Pacific Abyss that has ceased communication.
Vital signs critical. Stay with me, Noah. The knowledge, it's beautiful. Good evening, Noah. Having trouble?
Mafia The Old Country is an upcoming action-adventure game developed by Hangar 13 and published by 2K. Serving as a prequel to the original Mafia series, the game is set in the brutal underworld of 1900 Sicily. Players follow the story of Enzo Favara, a man who rises from a childhood of indentured labor in Sicily's sulfur mines to join the Torrisi crime family. The narrative delves into the origins of organized crime, offering a deep, linear storyline that captures the essence of classic mob tales. The game features a third-person perspective with cinematic environments, emphasizing authenticity through fully localized voice acting in Sicilian.
Keep my yacht.
Welcome, Enzo.
Blades of Fire is an upcoming third-person action-adventure game developed by Mercury Steam, the studio behind Metroid Dread and Castlevania. Lords of Shadow. Set in a dark fantasy world, players assume the role of Aaron de Lira, a warrior equipped with a sacred hammer that allows him to forge and customize weapons. The game features a unique weapon crafting system where players can modify weapon attributes such as length, blade shape, and materials, affecting performance aspects like durability and penetration. Combat is deliberate and strategic, requiring players to consider enemy weaknesses and weapon effectiveness.
Defeating a certain number of enemies wielding the same weapon will unlock that weapon's forging scroll. Once the scroll is collected, the new weapon will be ready for you to forge, thus further improving your arsenal.
Neo Berlin 2087 is an upcoming first- and third-person action role-playing game developed by Elysium Game Studio. Set in a dystopian cyberpunk version of Berlin in the year 2087, the game follows a detective unraveling a complex conspiracy involving themes of justice, friendship, love, guilt, sacrifice, and betrayal. Players can switch between first- and third-person perspectives, engaging in a narrative-driven experience that combines exploration, combat, and decision-making. The game emphasizes a deep storyline set against a backdrop of advanced technology and societal decay, aiming to immerse players in a richly detailed world.
I never asked for your help. Why are you risking everything for me?
I'm not gonna let them hurt you, Natalie. This city